life really has been dedicated to working with people who are fighting for their life. And what I've learned is that you can learn a lot about living life from people who are fighting for it. And one of the things I've learned is that you have to prioritize, and you have to choose consciously what you want to do with your moments. And we never know how many we're going to get. Hopefully we get a lot. Hopefully we live long, happy, healthy lives. But I know I'm not fully in control. And so I know that I must cherish the moments, you know. And so the charity that we started 12 years ago set me on a path to really be hyper-focused on making the most of the moments. And our core belief as a front row family, we call ourselves, is, you know, how do we consciously create, experience, and celebrate the meaningful moments of life? It's a driving question that we have. And so we're constantly asking that. How can we consciously create, experience, and celebrate the meaningful moments of life? And when you have kids, you realize that if you talk to people who've traveled down the road and ask them for advice, they'll always say it goes by fast. They say, enjoy it. It goes by really fast. And, you know, for me, I was, you know, here I was, I had a charity and I was a keynote speaker and I was living my dream but if I were to measure it against where I wanted to be and where I was so happy about the way things were going. But then something happened to me where I was at an event and somebody had asked me what I do. And my identity was very much wrapped up in the charity that we had started and the work that I was trying to do. And I started to answer that way about the charity and the work. And then I cut myself off and I said, you know, what I really do is I'm a husband and a father. And when I'm not doing that, I happen to do these other things. Now, that was how I really felt in my heart. That was a true statement of how I wanted to be in life. But when I looked at my previous, I had probably how old was he at the time? He would have been about 5.5, 6 years old. My son, 5.5 and 6. I thought about the last 5.5 years, and then I looked at my calendar and I started thinking about my life and how I was living it. And I realized that I was a businessman with a family. And what I really wanted to be was a family man with a business.
Dreaming, planning, we're gonna live it now.